Shalom, Aaron Goldman here. Thanks for joining me on my Googly Lessons blog tour as I hit the interwebs in support of my new book, Everything I Know About Marketing I Learned from Google, now available in bookstores everywhere. Today I am coming to you in living color from the critical mass blog, Experience Matters. A wise man once said, the web by its very nature is two things, experiential and interactive. Who is this wise keeper of such sage knowledge? None other than Critical Mass's very own Scott Schamberg. Now, of course, what else would you expect from a guy who works for a company with a blog named Experience Matters? Scott was one of the many industry luminaries that I interviewed for my book, and we really get to the heart of the matter in Chapter 5, which is called Be Where Your Audience Is. The idea is you can't just build a website and expect people to come. You have to go to wherever your audience is and engage them in their environment, and then draw them into your brand with some engaging content. Experiential, interactive. Give them a great experience, and they'll interact with you. Now, of course, Google does this by being everywhere. No matter where you go, if you're online, Google is there. Either in the little search box in the corner, or sitting subtly on your desktop, or the default search on your mobile phone. No matter where you are, Google's there, and of course that's the lesson of Chapter 5. Now I'd like to give you a little bit more of Shammy's wisdom here with a dramatic reading from Chapter 5, page 80 to be exact. Why create a microsite when you can do so much of the same functionality in a banner or on Facebook? Schamberg asked rhetorically. The site will always have a purpose, but it's more of a hub for brands than a living, breathing element of a marketing plan. The website is a hub. What a novel concept. That's what I've tried to do with my book. I set up GooglyLessons.com as the main hub for all my book promotional activity. And then we had spokes that we set up wherever our audience is. Twitter, Facebook, SlideShare, where you can get a free ebook at GooglyLessons.com/ebook. YouTube, where, of course, this video is going to be posted along with all the other videos from our blog tour stop. And at each point along the way, we're driving people back to GooglyLessons.com as sort of the main hub for information and interaction with my book. Now, with the hub and spoke strategy, what's really important is giving people something to actually talk about and a reason to want to go through all these different experiences. Now, that's where the $2 bill strategy comes in. In my book, Chapter 19 is Make Your Company a Great Story. And I reference this idea of the $2 bill strategy that was inspired by Ian Son of Ogilvy PR. And Ian wrote a blog post essentially saying that if he were running a retail location, he would stock his cash register with $2 bills. What's more exciting than getting a $2 bill in change when you make a purchase? You go home, you tell your friends about it. He actually talks about one of his friends that told him about a cab ride that he had where the cab driver gave him $2 bills in change. When was the last time you told somebody else about your cab ride, expect to complain about how slow or maybe how fast they were? Now, of course, the idea has legs beyond the literal $2 bill, and it's really about just giving people something to say, being remarkable, doing something that is going to instigate some of that viral effect and get people to tell their friends. Some examples I share in the book are Groupon. When you unsubscribe from a Groupon, you go to this page and, well, I won't totally give it away. Just unsubscribe and find out for yourself. And then, of course, resubscribe and you can see what happens. And then another great example is Southwest with their flight attendants who do everything from, wrapping the on-flight announcements to other sort of colorful things. Gets people to talk about what a great experience they had. Of course, there's the JetBlue flight attendant who did something quite different, but again, still remarkable. Maybe not the buzz just JetBlue was looking for, but buzz nonetheless. So, of course, then the lesson is have your $2 bill. And in my case, the $2 bill that I'm using for my book is quite literal. Check it out. I don't mean to shout. I'm about to tell you what it's all about. Like I said in Chapter 5, be where your audience is. If you really want to grow your biz, you gotta be to where they are, not where they ain't. That's the thing I'm saying. Forget about the taint that you forgot about before, like my lines, like I don't even know where these rhymes come from. It's certainly not Leanne, but she is just a country man across the land. She's actually a woman, she ain't a man, and that's crazy too. I'm about to get panned, cause this video is getting slow, and I'm gonna take it down a notch a little more. So back to the lessons that we learned. I have got to bring it, and you have got to yearn for more. In my book, you will see that I have got some lessons to make you feel your marketing's getting higher. Do you want to get higher? So take your brand to Twitter, don't be bitter. Take it to Facebook and give it another look. Take it to MySpace, I don't even remember that. And that's crazy, because it was all girls in lace with their profiles that made you smile. I'm gonna cut it out. Peace to you and peace out. Critical mass, what? Thanks for joining me. To watch more videos and buy the book, check out googleylessons.com/blog tour.